Today on Talk to Me, a hurricane.
Did I say that right?
It's Kahan, but that's okay,
Dan
Ken.
Kahan. Why do I keep calling you Dan Kahan?
Sports announcer, master of ceremonies, comedian, songwriter, voice talent. You know him, you love him, you can't live without him, all the way from the West Shore, Ken, the Hurricane High.
Yes!
Ken is also a fearless reporter on ShawTV's VI Sports. So who is the man behind those electric suits? Ken, talk to me.
Oh, there's layers and layers, man. Kermit the Frog here. Today we're going to learn about Sesame Street and VI Sports, yay! The most electrifying man in sports in Victoria, the sports guy that's not shy, Ken Hurricane Hines. Well, they called me the Hurricane because I used to be involved in the pugilistic sport of boxing and kickboxing. And I needed a name, and that was basically the name that best fit my style. My motor mouth and my energy in the ring and out of the ring. I never did get knocked down, so nobody was able to advertise on the bottom of my shoes in case I did get knocked down. And the Hurricane lives and breathes today. I worked in paramedicine, I worked as a firefighter, I worked as a peacekeeper. And I've had 120 different jobs, right? You know, from there I went on to a lot bigger and better things, thanks to a good kick in the butt from the Canadian Armed Forces. They motivated me, they gave me the discipline. I was born in Thunder Bay, a Lakehead, the Superior, home of the Stahl brothers, old Alex Stelvecchio of the Red Wings, famous because our mayor once pinched the Queen's bottom. Yes, Thunder Bay, Ontario, eh? I came out here with the PPCLI, the Princess Patricia Canadian Light Infantry, in the 1980s, and I loved it, and I loved the brotherhood, and I wasn't going back to the mosquitoes and the snow of the prairies in central Ontario. I was in paradise. We called it British California at the time.
Ken, most embarrassing celebrity moment.
My friend Mr. Lister got me involved with the Foster Foundation, and one night after the big ball game here in Victoria, I met Pamela Anderson, Kid Rock, and Chad Kruger sitting at the same table, and it was a pub here at the Strathcona, and it was a magical night until apparently I went to put my arm around Pamela, and Pamela and Kid were just enjoying the old hurricane. We're having a great time. I had my arm around her, and apparently my arm brushed up against Chad Kruger's girlfriend, and I didn't see it, didn't feel it, no one else noticed it, but Chad exploded, and he went into a tirade, and I think we were going to go at it a little bit, because I spent a lot of time in Winnipeg, and he was from Alberta, so it was like Manitoba against Alberta. We're going to get down and have a little punch-up and stuff, but the tallest bouncer I'd ever seen in my life, bodyguard, this guy was 7 feet tall, he just, all right, Hurricane, you got your picture, get out of there. And if that hadn't happened, the rest might be history, because the Kid and Pamela were really enjoying the Hurricane that night.
If there's an afterlife, Ken, who do you want to greet you?
Jesus would be there with open arms, and he'd say, Kenny, you made us laugh on planet Earth, now you're coming into heaven. Your family, your people, we're all there, your dogs, your cats, we're all waiting for you. Come on home, son. I go. Thank you, Jesus.
And thank you, Ken. I'm Dan Kahan. Next time you see me, talk to me, will ya?